In this Buzz tutorial, we're going to show you how to create a basic multiple choice assessment. You want to be in your Buzz editor. We're going to go down to Add Activity. From our Activities menu, we're going to choose Assessment. We're going to provide a title for the assessment. Under Content, you can put instructions for your students if you would like. If you would like to enlarge in your font for your students, simply highlight your text. Click and choose your font family if you would like, and then choose your font size. To create questions, we're going to go up and click on the Questions tab. Next, you're going to click on the plus sign, which is to create a new question. Buzz will always default to multiple choice. When you click on or around the 1, you will see a toolbar will come up. You can start typing your question. Again, if you would like to enlarge in your font or change it, simply highlight your font, choose the font that you would like, and choose how large you would like it to be. To add an answer, simply click in the Answer section and type your answer. To add another answer, again click. If you need more answer choices, click Add Choice and enter your answers. If you need to, again, change the font for your answers, highlight your answer choice, go up to the toolbar, and make your changes. Once you've made your changes, indicate what the correct answer is by clicking on the circle. You've just created your first multiple choice question. To create another question, you can go up to the plus sign again and click and create your second question. If you would like to provide feedback for students, there are two ways you can do it. If you want to provide feedback for specific answers, you can go to the right of your screen and click on the three dots, and then choose Add Feedback. If you would like to provide feedback for the overall question and not individual answers, you can scroll down to the feedback box, click Add Feedback, select your rule as to when you would like it to come, and then type in your feedback. Once you have your test completely created, the last thing you would like to check are your assessment settings. To find your assessment settings, you're going to go up to the Settings tab. In the Settings tab, you want to visit the Activity Settings. You can set a due date if you would like, and allow late submissions. What's important in the activity settings is the number of attempts you are allowing students to have. If this is an assessment, most of you will choose one. You can have custom, where if you'd like them to have multiple opportunities, you can indicate how many. If this is a skills drill and they can have unlimited tries, you can mark it as unlimited. The next important decision is how many questions you would like per page. Would you like them all on the same page, or would you like one question per page or 2 questions? Default in Buzz is set to allow students to be able to save their work and continue. So if a parent comes to pick them up, if there is a fire drill, students can save the work they've already done in the assessment, close out of that assessment, and come back to it at a later time. You can also click to have students be required to supply answers for every single question before they submit the assessment as a whole. By clicking this, you are stopping students from being able to submit if they've skipped a question and did not provide it an answer. It is then your choice if you would like to randomize question order or randomize the response order. In a remote situation, this may not matter. If you are in a classroom setting and students are sitting closely together, you may choose to randomize. Across from activity settings is your gradebook submission. This is where you can choose the weight in your category for grading, what your score entry will be, what grading category you are going to choose, and if it is set up for you, what grading period this will go into. Scrolling down, our next visit is going to be the Advanced Assessment Options. Under Advanced Assessment Options, you can choose a time limit if you would like to limit the time students have to take this assessment. If you choose this, this means that if you set your time for 30 minutes, if the student is taking longer than 30 minutes, at the 30-minute mark, the test will close out automatically for the student, and the student will not be able to get back in. If all of your questions will be worth the same, you have the ability to decide what your default question score is right here. You can start an assessment automatically, which means as soon as students click on the assessment in Buzz, it'll take them to the first question. You can opt for your computer-based testing after this. So would you like to show the highlighter, the answer eliminator, Would you like to allow students to be able to take notes? Would you like them to take permanent activity notes during the assessment? This means these notes will stay with the student after the assessment has closed out and been graded. Would you like to allow students to be able to bookmark and review questions? For older students, if you would like, you can password protect a assessment, and they need to come to you to find out what the password is. Once we're set, we can press save, and our assessment is now ready for students. To preview your assessment to see how it will look to students, in your Buzz editor, go over to your three dots and go up to preview. And you will be able to see everything that your students will see. This has been a Buzz tutorial on how to create a basic multiple choice assessment.